right, kiddos, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly check over our work on the text structure. We do 3. We'll go over our goal. I'll give you some instructions for an exit ticket and then give you time and a reminder to please reach out to me if you are struggling. All right, kiddos, so here we go. Number 1, remember, I am a good reader, so I read it first. So let's look for some signal words, okay? Right off the bat in the first sentence, I saw this word effects. Okay, it started telling me about glaciers and the effects that they do have. Okay, I also saw this word because, and I know we don't often think about it as a signal word, but it's on that anchor chart under the cause and effect section. Okay, all right, as I keep going, I see this other word right here, because again, and then this last one. Okay, so these are all the signal words that I found as I read. I hope these are the ones that you found too. And when I look at them all, I'm getting that sense of cause and effect, because that's where all of these signal words can be found, in that cause and effects box. So now that I'm kind of thinking cause and effect, I need to check myself, and I'm asking, what is the cause? What is the effect? Okay. Let's see. Glaciers have drastic effects on land areas. Glaciers affect the land in interesting ways. Okay, so I know that we're definitely talking about glaciers. That's kind of sounding like the cause to me, how glaciers move. And the effects are going to be things like the ice cutting away at the land surface, okay? It carrying broken rock and soil to land further away from its original location. It can remove entire mountainsides, leaving valleys behind. They can transport huge rocks to new locations. All of these things here, it told me what happens when a glacier moves. And remember, if I go back to my cause and effect anchor chart, the effect is what happens, the result. So my effect are all of these things that happen. The cause is glaciers moving. So now let's go look at my multiple choice. And right here, I'm looking at right A. The author wrote about the effects of glaciers moving across the land. I really like it, but I'm a good reader. I'm a good test taker. I'm going to look at all the options. The author discussed the problems of glaciers moving over land. Okay, here's the deal. I see a lot of us getting problem and solution and cause and effect confused. And that's okay. It's difficult. But when I look right here at this task card, I'm seeing cause and effect words. Problem and solution words look different. There is no way to fix a glacier. Okay, a glacier can be a problem. I'm not saying that there's not a problem here, but what I'm saying is that there's no way to fix it. There's no way to stop a glacier from moving. A problem has to have a solution. If there is no solution, if the author doesn't tell me a way to solve it, then it's most likely going to be cause and effect. Okay? The author compared how glaciers and huge rocks are similar. No. The author put the events of how glaciers move and melt in order. No. So these are probably where we had it narrowed down. The best choice here is A. And then remember, kiddos, I need to justify with word for word evidence. So glaciers have drastic effects on the land. I picked that on land areas. Pick that very first sentence. Okay. All right, let's look at number 2. Ooh, gotta erase my stuff. Here we go. Let's get some signal words. All right. So I see this word in the past. Okay. Some of us highlighted this as a signal word, and that is okay, because it is a time frame, and we know sequencing told us time frames. I saw a lot of us also underline this, in recent years. Again, that is a time frame. Okay. Now, if we keep reading, I also see this word solution and issue. Quit. I see this word solution and issue. I see this right here that says one solution that. Okay. And then I am also seeing this word solution again down here. Okay. So I've got to stop and ask myself, and this is where my main idea skills come into play. What is this passage all about? Well, yeah, it's about the Olympics, but more about the problems that those big areas they build, how we don't have anything to do with them once the Olympics is over. That's a big problem, right? And so the author was giving me ways to fix that. The author was telling me things I could do with those areas. So this passage is more of a problem and solution structure. I know that I see that in the past and in recent years, and we're like, oh, the author's putting something in order. But we've got to make sure we're looking at all of the words and we're having that conversation with ourselves. Don't forget your main idea skills. Asking yourself, what is this all about? Okay, that's going to come into a lot of play when you're like, I'm stuck between two. Okay, so let's look at our choices. The author listed the causes of the Olympic Games being held in many cities. Nope, never saw a single word for cause. The author offered a solution for the problems left behind by Olympic buildings. Yes, I like that one. But I'm a good reader. I'm a good test taker. I'm going to check them. The author compared the many different buildings used in the Olympics. Nope. The author put the events of how the Olympic villages were made in order. Now, if I just looked at in the past and recent years, I'd go, ooh, D. But also look at what it says. The author put the events of how the Olympic villages were made in order. Does this passage ever talk about how they were made? The step-by-step process of making the Olympic villages? No. Okay. Again, my choice, the best choice here is that problem and solution structure. And then I justify with word for word evidence. Again, yours is going to be different. It probably needs to have a signal word in it. One of the problem and solution signal words. I chose, I'll highlight a different color for you, this right here. Host cities are now looking for solutions to the issues of buildings that stand empty following the Olympics. Okay. That's the word. Look, it's word for word. That's the sentence I chose. All right, let's look at number 2. Well, oh, that was number 2. Look, kiddos, we're just rolling. And I was like, man, we got another one to do. Nope, we're good. Y'all have already done through all your stuff. All right, so this is our goal. And every day, kiddos, you should be feeling better about reaching this goal. If every day you're getting more and more confused or more and more unsure, you need to reach out to me. This is where things start getting difficult, things start getting really hard. And so if you're struggling, please let me know. If you're not able to identify the structure of an informational text, or if you're struggling to justify it with evidence, or you're struggling to do both of those things, please let me know. Okay. All right. You've got an exit ticket to do, text structure, exit ticket 3. And again, leave me comments if you need any help. Great job, kiddos.